we should be. Stop.
What? Stop.
Let me drink this whole thing of LaCroix. I forgot which
Disgusting.
camera to look at.
Disgusting.
LaCroix, sponsor me. Don't sponsor Nick.
Disgusting. Because you need the water, you need the bubbles to burp, and I don't.
I'm not trying to make myself throw up.
It doesn't make you throw up.
Yes, it does. If
No,
you
it
force
doesn't.
yourself to
No,
burp, you'll make yourself throw up.
I've been doing it since 1986.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
I've never
I do
thrown
not
up
want to
because
hear
of
it. Duh, stop. You're going to throw up all over my equipment.
I'm not going to throw
You're
up.
going to throw up everything.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, wait a second. Not the video. Damn it. Forgot about this new system. Configure files cannot. Please check your recording path. Oh, because I don't have to. Hold on. I forgot about my external hard drive.
External hard drive? Man, not rat. I don't like when
I forgot about this. Steve.
Does the hat make... God damn it.
That's how you burp, bitch.
Oh, I can't beat that. I can't beat that.
That's how you burp.
Oh, I can't beat that.
I love how this is all audio for right now. So they go to zero. That was all audio.
I've been bested.
I wonder if the mics picked it up.
I want to...
There's no way they didn't pick it up.
I would like to announce my retirement from the game. I can't top that right now.
Without making yourself throw up?
No, I can... I never have I thrown up because of it.
You've definitely thrown up.
No, I haven't.
You've definitely thrown up.
Never.
Because of it.
Never.
I'm going to watch you do it one day. Stop. Stop.
Now is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Hey, guys.
What's
Welcome
up,
back.
guys? We're just having a spirited little discussion.
Freaking announcement, Nick.
What?
At this point on, all of our episodes should be on Spotify and up to date with video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reminded me of Walter White's son, dude.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Okay, let's talk about me. I went to special theme park. Yay! Yay! Epic Universe! Yay! Very cool.
Oh, you actually went in?
Yes, I actually went.
Did I just ask you and
Yes,
you said that
you asked me.
I thought you said no.
I went.
Okay, so how was it?
It was great. It was really cool. Like the theme. Do you know what the Epic Universe is?
Yeah,
like
it's
the
basically
general like.
It's supposed to be multiple different worlds.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be able to like.
So the theming for like all the worlds, everything like top tier, top notch. It was incredible.
Really?
The first thing we did, like we went through the entrance and got in obviously, and we went to the left. And the first one was like the Nintendo, like the Super Mario World, and I was blown away.
Wasn't that one shown like a while back? Like, weren't they actually like?
They've probably shown it. I think like I saw like clips of it and stuff before, but like actually like being there and walking into it for the first time was insane.
Don't they have It's maybe a stupid question. Don't they have one in California?
I think so.
Okay, because
I'm pretty sure that
because
they
I've
already,
seen
yeah.
footage of like a Mario Nintendo area from like corridor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did the one in California already, but it was super cool. So they had the Super Mario, and like also Donkey Kong like behind it, but like as part of the same thing, you know, because like Nintendo.
Yeah.
And if you make the loop from there, then it's the Dark World, which is like all the old like Universal monsters.
Yes.
It's like Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster. Excuse me.
So you can get that Frank Cussy.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Say.
So Frankenstein, Dracula.
Look in the camera. Look in the camera and say it again.
Well, what? You get that I'll double down the Franco.
So Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Like werewolf, Dracula, what's
The
like
Invisible Man.
Yeah, Invisible Man, what's like the swamp creature? Creature from the Black Lagoon? I don't remember like the actual name of it, but it's like the fish guy.
Yeah.
And then from there, I think Harry Potter is the next thing, which is very cool, and it's like set in Paris. But what I
I
like,
didn't know that.
because lots of Paris themed things is like, hey, here's the Eiffel Tower, and that's like the only way you know it's Paris.
Yeah.
They did not have an Eiffel Tower, and it
How?
was amazing.
How?
What do you mean how?
How do they not have an Eiffel Tower? It's
Because
France.
because they don't use cheap tactics to tell you it's Paris, because the theming is that good, and they built it to be Paris, Gay Paris, and you also walk through the Arc de Triomphe.
Why are you calling Paris gay?
Gay Paris? No, you've never heard of Gay Paris?
No.
Anyway,
Are you calling it gay?
no, that's a term.
What does gay Paris mean?
I don't know. Anyway, you go from there, and then there's Burke from How to Train Your Dragon, and that was also incredible.
I've seen footage of that.
Beautiful.
Like, did you meet Hiccup?
No, but
I've heard they're working overtime.
they're working overtime.
Well, like the people that they've hired to play Hiccup are
Oh,
like
really?
insanely good.
Oh yeah, they are good. And then like because they've got like little boards like as you're walking that's like this and this attraction and
Yeah.
near the board, and it's like has the wait times. And every time I looked at it, like the Meet Hiccup and Toothless thing was always at 75 minutes or above. It was insane. But they also had like the who are the two twins, Rough Nut and Tough Nut?
Yeah.
Is that their name? Like those were the ones I saw because they were like walking around.
Oh.
So like they walked past me. So cool though. And then they also had like Celestial Park or whatever. It's like Celestial something was like one of the other like worlds, but it didn't have like a portal. Like it was kind of just there, and that's where like Stardust Racers were.
Stardust Racers?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's supposed to be a dueling coaster, right?
Yeah.
Like the two, and they like you're going like basically side by side with the other coaster line, and they're like you're spinning around each other, and it's very cool. They did not have, so they like the yellow line and the green line, and you like load into it and it goes. They did not have the green line operating when I was there, and I was
so
very sad. Because it's like,
Failed advertising.
well, no, because I went on pass holder preview,
Yeah.
and they are not the big thing, but like they will say, it's like I forget the term for it, like technical testing or something like that.
Just
Like
technical
it's
difficulties.
not perfect yet, because it's not officially open yet.
Yeah.
Right. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
Like we went on the Mario Kart thing, and we got right to the front. Like we were standing in the thing to be loaded in, and they're like, "Uh-oh, it broke in." So they had to run it like 3 times around before we could get on.
Yeah.
But that's like what happens because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not technically open yet.
Yeah. Sometimes, like a Disney, because I go once a year because my sister and my mom are Disney adults. Stupid shit like that always happens on these roller coasters.
Yeah.
Like one time, I saw Caroline sent me a TikTok from like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Someone I think like shit in the line. Like it was just like it was I think the audio was like the what the hell, what the helly, what the hell, and then it was like, but it didn't look like just a straight up shit. Like I think someone like it looks like someone exploded, and it was like people were like avoiding it and everything.
That's disgusting.
I don't understand.
That's not the ride breaking down. That's someone just being a dipshit.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is some views too. But like then,
No, I know
but then
what
there
you-
have
I know
been
what
times
you
where I'm in
mean.
ride, and then
Oh,
it's like,
God.
oh no, we're not working, and I'm just like, man, come on. I waited 40 minutes. One time, my mom and my sister wanted to get on there so bad that
On the Guardians ride?
I waited 40 minutes.
For Guardians?
Yes.
Waiting 40 minutes for Guardians is actually like good.
I already waited an hour in line,
Oh,
and then it broke down.
and then you waited 40 minutes.
And then I
Okay.
waited 40 minutes
Never
on top
mind.
of that.
That sucks.
Dude.
But you rode it? Yes?
Yeah, dude, I've ridden it every time I go.
It's incredible.
I still haven't
It's
gotten
incredible.
Conga, because that's one of the that's one of the songs you can get.
Oh, the song, yeah. I
Yeah.
got One Way or Another.
Yep.
Like the Blondie song, and then I don't remember what the other one I got was the one time.
I got.
Oh no, I did get Congo. I got Congo the second time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I
I thought
won't.
One Way or Another was the best one though. Like
Well,
it's perfect
well,
for
there's
that
one
ride.
way or another, and then there's I don't want to just pull out the computer just for this. Like,
There's like 4 or 5 I think that like it'll randomly like select
oh,
through.
dude, there's like 10.
Are there 10? Are there more than that?
Yeah,
I don't know, but that's an awesome ride. Like I love that's like my favorite like ride that Disney's ever
it's
made.
so smooth. Like, it's all right. Okay, so here's a list. Yeah, there's like 10.
Okay.
You get Disco Inferno, which I've gotten that
Ooh,
one.
that'd be good.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which I've gotten that one.
Oh, I've gotten that one too. I
One
remember
one way
now.
or another, which I've gotten that
Yep.
one. You got Conga.
Yep.
I got September,
Oh, September.
and then
Okay.
there's Iran. I Want You Back, Born to Be Wild, Cosmic Re. Oh no, wait, and then there's just a thing. And then there's Burning Love, Take on Me, Give Up the Funk, and Hit Me with Your Best Shot, which I haven't gotten that one.
Dude, Take On Me would be so good.
That would be a good one to do. Dude, I remember when that ride opened up. I was so like Disney and all these other rides that I've been seeing are like trying to make it super immersive. So they'll have like a little show, but then like a thing. I think the first one that I've seen do that was like Star Wars in the new Star Wars land in Hollywood.
I've still never gone on those.
You've never
No, because we stopped going to Disney basically right as those were like opening.
Oh damn.
And then the couple times that I've been back, it's just we haven't been in that area or it's like a 2 hour wait.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that right now.
They missed an opportunity. They should have just made it like Tatooine. Cuz I watched the
Because what it's like some like outpost, right? Like
it's
like
something
the
completely
theme
new.
of the land, yeah.
Yeah, it's something completely new. They didn't come up with it. Like
Okay.
I remember years and years ago, I thought about like, dude, they should do like a Star Wars area and like have it be Tatooine, and then they'll have like a diner and have like the animatronics doing the music and like, and then sure enough, like a few years after, like yeah, we're doing Star Wars Land,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't that, and me being like in 7th grade, like
Yeah. Like what the fuck, guys?
could have easily have done this.
I
dude.
really want I know it's not. I know it's not gonna happen because Disney owns them. It's
What?
like it's probably never gonna happen. But I really want Universal to do like a Star Wars land because they knocked it out of the park with every single Harry Potter one they've ever done, and I really want them to do a Star Wars one.
Maybe they'll do
'Cause
like
it would
some
be
joint
so
custody
good.
thing, like divorced parents.
Or maybe Disney could just get their shit together and do it,
Well,
which they won't. I know they won't.
let's
But,
hope
like-
Star Wars is doing better because isn't Kathleen Kennedy out of the picture now?
I have no idea. I hope so.
I think this doesn't call for computer time yet.
Come on. Bro, the sequel trilogy was so bad. It was so bad. Rey was such a bad character, bro. They wrote her
They
like,
did her dirty.
they did
man.
not write her the right way. They wrote Finn. Well, I feel like they wrote Finn pretty good in the first one.
I feel like they
think.
just don't know how to write women.
They definitely don't.
I don't know what it is, but all these
Because
movies
Rey
and all
would
these
be a
franchises.
sick character.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
And I mean, like she was, but like
wasn't just how good like.
you said, they did her dirty.
Yeah.
It could have been so much better, bro.
So Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down from her position as president of Lucasfilm. The
Okay.
company owns Star Wars franchise at the end of 25.
George Lucas, please save us.
Well, wait, while the specific timeline of her exit will replace her, or still beginning to discuss, Dave Filoni, showrunner of the Clone Wars and Ahsoka, and considered strong candidate.
Okay.
I don't know who's directing the next one.
I'd be kind of down with Filoni, honestly.
Dude, he knows what he's doing. He knows Star
He would do
Wars.
good. Are they gonna do more movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
They already announced who the lead actor is going to be in the next one.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
They got that far? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
and they already said what it's going to be about.
Do tell.
It's going to be about a X-wing pilot,
Okay. Ooh, fire.
Ryan Gosling. This is real.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They brought him out on stage and everything.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Look, okay, if
I don't think
it's
it's like it's not bad. I'm just like
Star Wars has its own unique way of filming, and so far in all these other shows, they've been kind of diversifying from that, like, not super serious but not super playful, like, style, like more neutral. I hope it's like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner was really good.
What worries me, and this is just like Disney in general too. What worries me is that they're gonna have Gosling as like the big name to sell it, and they're not gonna give a shit what the movie is like, because Ryan Gosling will sell tickets to it.
If Dave Filoni is in charge of it, I don't know who's directing it.
Yeah.
But if Dave Filoni becomes basically the lead director of
I would feel
everything,
better then.
I would feel a lot more safe.
Yeah. Okay. I just hope they're good.
Just a lot better.
I just hope they're good. I already retconned the sequel trilogy in my.
Oh
head.
yeah, dude. I hope that they just go back and are like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Bro, why'd they go? Why'd they go back to Palpatine, bro?
Dude, it was one of those things where like somehow he's back.
Here's the thing, because you're setting up that you can't get a worse guy than Palpatine now.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely can in the Star Wars lore, but they're setting it up in the movies, so it's like, oh, we beat Palpatine, we can beat anything now. And I don't think I like that.
Yeah. Because Palpatine is definitely not the worst thing you can.
No. I mean, like, there's some insane... I don't know specifics because I've never, like, read any of, like, the books or the comics or anything, like, personally, but I know there's some insane shit in there.
Well, in the Ahsoka show, they made it to where they went to another galaxy, which was, like, the number one rule that you don't do.
Yeah.
You're in one galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in it. And they left. They went to another one.
Is Star Wars gonna start doing the multiverse?
God, I hope not.
I think I would jump off a building if they did a Star Wars multiverse.
Not in the place for it. That's like the issue. It's not in the place.
You can
for
do
it.
if they do a Star Wars what if show, that's not
They
canon
did.
to the movies. Did they?
They did it like Lego version where it was like something
Oh,
happened
the
with
rebuild the
time
galaxy
and
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But if they did like an actual like
Darth Jar Jar.
yeah, it's funny.
I don't even know where that came from.
Well, because people thought Jar Jar was like the bad guy, and could potentially. There's actually
It's not that deep, bro.
There's
It's not
okay.
that deep.
Okay, there's actually like theories or whatever that kind of made sense to me, but maybe I'm living in fantasy land. It would definitely make him way more interesting as a character. If
Yeah.
And it would
But,
it would
like-
almost make a lot of sense that he's so intentionally stupid and like clumsy. Cause like, oh, last guy to be the bad guy is fucking Jar Jar Binks.
Well, they did that in the damn what show is it? The Acolyte.
Acolyte.
I didn't even finish watching it.
I
just know
didn't
what
watch
happened.
it. I don't know. I don't know what the bad stuff about it was, but everyone said it was awful, and I'm like, I don't even want to start.
The writing was awful, and then it was just like some weird thing about a bunch of lesbian witches that conceive children of their own
Okay, interesting.
without men, and like
Well, which is like it's Star Wars, like shit can
it's
happen.
Star Wars, but it's like they made it like a point,
Okay.
and it was like
Yeah,
I see what
everyone,
you're
Everyone
doing.
just said the show sucked, so I'm like, I don't even want to. I'm not gonna watch it and get mad about it. I just don't want to bother.
it's like it was. It's like their attempt of Old Republic, and they absolutely.
Oh,
fumbled.
really? Oh, dude, because I want a good Old Republic.
Yeah, but they made the goofy character the bad guy the whole time,
Oh well.
and like at one point I'm like,
Oh well. What was I saying? If they did a what if thing like Marvel did,
Yeah.
that's completely non-canon. So if they did it in Rebuild the Galaxy, if they did a multiverse thing, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
It could actually be kind of interesting, but I don't want it in like the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely don't want it in the movies.
See, I want a Star Killer. Do you know Star Killer?
Yeah,
I want that. I actually bought
that'd be pretty
I
sick.
bought the Force Unleashed on Wii,
Yeah.
so I can play it on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes in today. I actually don't know if it's already in, but I heard that
Star Killer would be
Well,
nuts.
what's funny is that I've seen a clip where Star Killer like brutally murders Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, no wonder why it's not canon to the,
Yeah.
to the Star Wars.
Well,
universe.
because then people would, if they did bring him in, they would obviously have to tone it down, like very obviously.
No, dude, I want to see him drag a Star Destroyer.
Okay, I
into the
do too,
ground.
but they would tone it down.
I wouldn't, dude. If I was like, think about it.
I know you wouldn't, but the mouse
Like-
doesn't want it called the Slave One anymore.
I want
The mouse would not like Star Killer.
Just name it a slur, dude, and make everyone okay with it.
The mouse would not like Star Killer.
Dude, I want to see.
and I can see where they're coming
I
from.
want. I don't know what it is with this whole Hollywood knows best thing. Show us some absurd shit. Like The Boys got it down. No one like you wonder why The Boys is so popular. It's because they're not afraid to show us the craziness.
If they made if The Boys was never a show and they just made it like a movie and released it in theaters, would it work?
If it was just as absurd, yes.
Okay.
Because that's what sets The Boys and Invincible apart. Because it's like the craziness that comes from it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it cool. So, like, you know how insane it would be to people who don't know the games to see a clone who is manufactured with the Force to drag a Star Destroyer into the ground?
Nuts. That would be insane. Yeah, that would be cool.
It would cause it would give it so much attention.
Like, I want to see it. I'm just saying Disney will never do that.
Yeah.
Ever.
We need to have people like the fan animators or stuff. We need to have them do it.
Yeah.
Because people...
Someone will do it.
What's funny, someone probably already have done it.
Yeah.
Just recreated that scene, but in, like, Unreal Engine.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
But, like, the fan animations lately, it's insane, the stuff I'm seeing. Which is the perfect segue into the video that I want to play. Perfect segue. I've had TikTok open this whole time.
All I've been getting on TikTok is the 100 guys versus the one gorilla thing.
I've been getting that, too, and I don't like it.
We'll talk about that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see who actually
we'll
wins.
We'll date ourselves with that because it's probably already dead by now.
Yeah.
But it's still interesting.
So you've seen... I sent you
sent me that.
Yeah, I saw it. The animation's clean. I can't tell if this is rotoscoped. Or, But, like... This is a fan animation,
It doesn't
bro.
look rotoscoped. Not too much, at least.
Like, this seems like it's that in-between of, like... CG and cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a perfect loop too. I didn't realize that.
I didn't
that's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
When's the last time they made any like official Ben 10 like thing?
The cartoon on Disney or the cartoon on.
When was that though? Like that was years and years ago.
Yeah. Let me see. Last Ben 10 I guess series anything. Ben 10 Omniverse, which aired in
Do you like my
2012,
Minecraft water?
Which potion is that?
It's water. Minecraft water. I got the DLC with the shaders.
Oh,
So my water looks like this now.
cool.
You want to try some?
Yeah, sure. How much water is this?
It's great water. It's great water.
Dude, I just got hit with it like another life.
He likes that. What do you think it is?
Dude.
Like actually, what do you think? Guesses. Give
Oh
me
my
guesses.
God.
Give
Is
me guesses now.
Is that a blue Jolly Rancher water solution thing?
Fuck.
Is that exactly what that
nailed
is?
it. God damn it.
Oh my God, that is so strong.
God, I didn't think you were gonna say Jolly Rancher.
Dude, it's such a distinct like taste.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
I was really hoping you wouldn't get Jolly Rancher.
That hit my cheeks, bro. Oh my God.
I have no idea where we got it either.
What?
Because it like spawned in my pantry one day, and I'm like, oh, that's sick.
Oh, dude, that was rough. That hit me like a train.
It's great. It's great, man.
I'm still feeling it in my cheeks.
Mix that in the Red Bull. You got yourself a night.
You got yourself some cavities. That's what you got.
Yeah.
All right, the last Ben 10 thing was that stupid kids show that came out in 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know what it is, but it's like, yeah, that whole Hollywood knows best mentality where it's like an entire fan base will be like, we want this, we want this, we want this, and Hollywood would go, but do you though? You know what I realized? You know what I realized it is? It's like when women are trying to give men signs. And men are just like, I don't really know if that's what they like. like the women will be like, I want to have sex with you, and then the men will be like, but do you like? Is this like
actually a really good comparison?
Is this real? Is this like a real thing? And then men just never approach women. That's literally like the entire Ben 10
real shit
fan base. We want more Ben 10. Do you though?
What came out in 2016?
That show.
Which show?
It was like the one where they're like super young.
Oh, like the little kid one.
And the animation looks stupid and.
Okay. Well, and that's because that's for little kids. So
yeah, but it's like Ben 10.
So I definitely didn't watch that one. So I didn't even know like the last like the last one I watched, like whenever that came out, like
It's also like the audience for Ben 10. It's okay. So think about it like this, okay? I remember like like Harry Potter got stupid famous and all that stuff, and then it's like it basically raised like a generation of kids.
yeah,
Now, Professor McGonagall, is she dead? The actress? Didn't she die like really recently?
think so.
Well, she did an interview talking about how
I'll look it up.
someone had a Harry Potter themed wedding. And she was like, "Guys, it's for kids." And it's like I feel like some people just don't realize that like think about it. You get a bunch of adults who were raised on like trains, and now they're in their like 70s and they're like,
Yeah.
I love trains. It's autism at its finest.
Yeah, she did
You
pass
don't-
away in September.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
That was okay. I thought I remembered seeing something
Yeah.
about that. But it's like, yeah, it's like autism at its finest.
Yeah, well, it's like all the millennials that were like raised on it are like the ones doing like the wedding stuff, you know.
Yeah, and it's like you're gonna get people that are like our generation being 40 and being like, dude, Ben 10 was peak.
Yeah.
Like, and even then, those people are still gonna be like, I want to see Ben 10. They're like, I'm gonna be 50 years old and I'm gonna be like, show me Ben 10. I want Pokemon. That's what I want. Like,
I just thought of the Phineas and Ferb themed wedding.
someone had that.
No, but just as a concept.
They're looking before they say their vows. It's like
So you know how some people have like their dog is like their ring bearer?
Yeah.
So Perry's the ring bearer.
yeah. Is Doofenshmirtz the
I was gonna say Doofenshmirtz is the officiator.
Yeah.
Or is it called the officiator?
I think
The
so.
officiator.
The officiant, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Phineas, best man, maybe.
Candace is the
Wait,
eye of
okay,
Jax.
wait. Ferb also works really good for the officiant.
Ferb does work very well.
If they did like a wedding in Phineas and Ferb like in the show, they would make Ferb the officiant.
Imagine 30 years down the line, Phineas and Ferb is still a thing, but they've grown up, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Phineas is has been in a 4-year relationship with Isabella, okay? And he's like, hey, Ferb, I think I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to propose.
I'm gonna propose to Isabella.
I'm going to propose. Hey, Ferb. Oh, my God. I hope... I hope people don't have Phineas and Ferb themed weddings. Like, I really hope not. Like, what's the cake gonna look like? It's all teal.
They could do a Perry cake, or they could
Yeah.
also do like the Doofenshmirtz building cake.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Man.
After
After hours. That show is so beyond its time. I'm so happy they're bringing it back.
I really hope the new season this summer is good.
I think
I think it
everyone's
will be,
coming back.
because it's all the same people, like
Yeah.
all the same people, like directing it and making it.
Mhm.
As far as I know, all the same people.
Yeah. The trailer for it, the animation looks kind of like, it looks like super close to like the
Yeah.
original, but I could tell
it's
there's
just
like
the same.
a little.
I think it's just the same animation, but with like newer programs
Yeah.
or technology or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
So I
Probably
think
easier.
I think it's gonna be great.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about this not too long ago, where I was like, thinking about like shows in like the '90s, how difficult it must have been to like make that in the '90s. But then think about like, what if we were to make the exact same thing but today? Is it going to be even more difficult or easier? Because we probably have way more sophisticated things that are like that cause more steps to make things look more fancy. But like, imagine something in like the late '90s being animated today. I think it'd be so much easier.
Well, the late '90s animation was just them drawing stuff.
Yeah, and like
Literally
water
them
painting
drawing stuff.
like backgrounds and stuff too.
And now we do it with computers. This is like when people say we couldn't build the pyramids today.
We definitely could have.
Yeah,
we definitely could.
We just don't.
But it's also like what, like
But
the
we-
same purpose though.
Yeah.
Like what were they used for back then? As like tombs.
Yeah.
To like for pharaohs, but
Yeah.
like all the weird shit underneath it and the precision to the stars and like. I don't know, man. They knew something. Lizard people.
Lizard people are real.
Tell me.
Lizard people are real.
Tell
Well,
me.
I don't need to tell you. They are real.
I need you to explain to me
They
how
are real.
how they're real.
Every government official
Yeah.
in history is a lizard person. No matter the party.
Pause. Did you see the clip of Michelle Obama referring to herself as a black man?
Huh?
Have you seen that?
No.
This is a thing that actually happened recently.
Interesting.
Entertain as I pull this up.
No. So Will is typing away at his computer. He's a screenager. We all know this. Little bit of a screenager here.
Everyone's wondered if Michelle Obama's trans or whatever, but like, let me see if this is the clip.
My decision to skip the inauguration, what people don't realize, or my decision to make choices at the beginning of this year that suited me were met with such ridicule and
Is this the
criticism.
clip?
Like, people couldn't believe that I was saying no for any other reason, that they had to assume that my marriage was falling apart. Right.
Craig Thompson? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Craig. Okay. So that said Craig Robinson. So you can't read, and that's because you're
Right.
too much with
Or
the
that
screens, Will.
was that was perceived as right. So I was like, if I'm not going to do this thing, I gotta tell.
Okay, this
Where's
is
the
not
clip?
This is not the clip, buddy.
Where's the clip? Oh, here it is.
I wanted to talk, Marlon, a bit about, just so.
Why is the video
wanted
looking
to
so
talk,
weird?
Marlon, a bit about, just so proud of how you are being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender.
Absolutely.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man. Would you?
Yeah. I've slipped up before.
Imagine, like, hasn't it been a theory for years that Michelle's been like?
Well, yeah, but it's just I don't know, dude.
I just find it kind of like
I'm not
wild
her, I
if
don't
like. Oh, sorry, my feed came through for a second, but like I find it interesting if like you've been trying to hide this thing for like so long, and then in an interview.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard.
Dude, have you seen how he looks recently?
Yeah, but that he's just trying to disguise himself.
Doesn't he do fighting now?
He always did. Anyway,
UFC.
every government, and this is true and real fact, and you should trust me always.
Yeah.
Every government official, regardless of political or party affiliations, is a lizard person.
Oh.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Imagine there's some like big. It's like the whole like Markiplier thing about
They're gonna kill me
Honey.
now. They're gonna send an airstrike to my house.
Remember the Markiplier situation with Honey?
Markiplier knew.
He knew the whole time,
Yep.
but it is sus. Where
just
was all that
crazy.
money coming from?
I never. Okay.
I never used it.
I never used it either, but I was like, cause it was probably a Mr. Beast video that I like saw it for the first time, cause he did a lot of stuff with them.
Yeah, dude. How else was
And
he
I
gonna bury
never.
a man alive?
Wait, what did you say?
How else was he gonna bury a man
Oh,
alive?
well,
and
exactly.
Destroy $50,000.
But I never thought about it until they said it. I'm like, oh wait, where does it come from?
Yeah.
Which is insane that like no one like thought of it, or most people didn't like think about it like that. Cause I didn't.
Where was it? Like, what was the? I'm trying to remember exactly what.
Like
happened.
what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like I don't remember who made the scenario or like who made the metaphor initially, but I saw it somewhere that's like you're in like a store. Say you're in like a maybe you're looking for like a lawnmower, right? And this associate is helping you buy a lawnmower, and they're like, okay, like they help you and they're like, okay, here's my card, and you like give the card to the cashier at the when you check out, and they're like, oh, that's like this guy's commission because he helped sell it.
Oh yeah,
Right?
and it would override it. And it
So
wouldn't
and then
give them
so
the
imagine
money.
you're in line, right? And another guy comes up and is like, hey, let me give you my card and I'll see if I can find you any deals. And then he's like, oh, no deals, sorry. but he replaces that guy's card with his own card, so he gets the commission.
Yep.
And that's basically what was going on. So
Yeah,
like
'cause all the promo codes and
Honey
shit
or
were-
whatever would get it instead of the people whose promo codes you were using
Yeah.
like at checkout or like to sign up or whatever for
I
it.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like one of those things where it's like Office Space,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like we're gonna take every like 5 cents
Yeah.
that like a sale
Yep.
does, but then they like accidentally put like 500, and it got them like $2 million in one night.
$2 billion.
Oh man, that was a good movie, Office Space.
I've never watched the whole thing.
Oh really?
No, I know I know like the entire like concept and like kind of story or whatever of it, but I've never watched the whole thing like through.
Wait, so
I'm not sure how.
Did you understand what I meant by like the we take every 5 cents
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
I've just never like sat down and watched the entire movie all the way through. But
I'm trying to remember who I was talking to this about, where it's like I watch like classics and stuff. Oh, yeah, I was talking to one of my friends. She was talking to me about like, yeah, did you watch like Hunger Games? And I was just like, no.
I never watched Hunger Games.
Never watched
either.
Hunger Games.
It
Never
looks
watched
good.
Divergence.
I know the books are good.
Like it's good. It's definitely good.
Like I
because how else
read
is
the
it
first
so...
book. Like I know it's good, but
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just not interested in it.
yeah. I never was interested in Harry Potter.
I read all the books. I read the books.
So when
and,
I was
yeah.
in middle school, like the like pastor at the church that's like with our school or whatever, bless his heart, he was like the sweetest man ever, but he did not allow Harry Potter books in school because of all like the magic and stuff, you know. I'm like which sucks, right? Whatever. As like an older priest, I know where he was coming from.
Yeah,
I'm like,
like-
bro, come on. Like, come on.
It's, I don't know.
So
what,
that's pretty much why I never read them, because I couldn't read them in school. But like now, like you can now.
dude,
'Cause
my
we have,
mom
like,
had the whole series.
Yeah.
She had all the books in one thing, dude.
And like my sisters are like in love with it.
Priests would lose their shit over Dune.
Over Dune.
Over Dune, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a hard book to read. That's a hard one to read.
I
Even
wanna
to
read
watch
it.
the movies.
I kind of want to read the book.
I have the book
Dune.
right here, right now. If you want to look at the first page,
Okay.
because it's you can get a sense of the whole, like how everything's written just by the first page.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like once you, because Dune. Actually, hold on.
He's gonna go get it, ladies and gentlemen.
I have the entire series.
Oh, really? I don't think I knew that. So, in another case of Will leaves the screen and I would never abandon you. I would never. Will would. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How many book? What are there, like 4 or 5?
there's 6.
There's 6? Okay.
Well, there's 6 in the main storyline.
Oh, yeah.
There's 6 in the main storyline, and then there's 3 prequels.
Okay.
In the prequels, like this whole thing takes place over 3,000 years.
Okay, yeah.
The movies so far have only been this one.
Okay.
So, Dune, like the first book, it's basically 3 parts in one.
Is this this is the biggest book, it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, what I think they're doing is first movie is on part 1, second movie's on part 2. Oh, looks like you're out of frame, or not out of frame. You're out of focus.
Focus.
Hold on, wait. Can you...
Will really likes to put the cameras out of focus. I don't know why.
not wanting to focus on you again. It's all fuzzy and shit. Damn it.
Okay, well, how about you fix that, because you
Yeah, I'll
caused
fix
the
that.
issue again.
But yeah.
Let's see. The first page, you say?
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Interesting. Let's see. Do I do a little story time? Do we read the entire book?
Well, you know what they say about the author, right?
No.
He was on acid and
Oh.
drugs the whole time writing that.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
But yeah, the first book. Damn it! I'm losing my train of thought.
Warm Night at Castle
God damn it.
Caladan.
So basically, what they're trying to say is the first movie is on part 1, second
Okay.
movie's on part 2, and the third movie is going to be on part 3 and this book.
Is that one of the prequels?
No.
Okay.
So everything from this is actually the thinnest book of the whole thing, but look in the very back
Of this one or that one?
of that one. What do you notice about it? Well, I mean, like a few
That there's
pages,
a movie
like
poster.
well, like a few pages, like ahead of that.
That there's an advertisement for the Dune
God damn it,
Chronicles.
dude. Okay, like not the super
Of
back.
like this thing or the actual
God damn
story?
it, let me
What do
just-
you mean?
He has a whole ass dictionary in the back of the book.
No, there's not.
Yes, he does.
There's not. Where? Oh, there isn't.
He's got a whole ass dictionary in the back.
Ego likeness. Ooh, elaca drug. Narcotic formed by burning blood-grained elaca wood of ecas. Its effect is to remove most of the will to self-preservation. So the will to live.
Yeah.
Commonly used to prepare okay. Commonly used to prepare slave gladiators for the ring. Okay. Dear Lord.
Yeah, it's very intuitive. I only got through book 1 or part 1
Uh-huh.
and then but it's very much par to par on the book. from what I remember.
AQL is...
So I'm probably just gonna start reading part 3 and then I'm gonna read this because then I'd be caught up with all the movies.
Okay.
But then yeah, like there's like you go Dune the original and then you got Dune Messiah, Children of Doom, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of Doom,
Okay.
Chapter House Dune. But yeah, then there's like prequels where it's like all the different houses,
Uh-huh.
and each prequel, Nick, is this thick. Same size as that book, this thick. There's 3 of them, and I think it's written
Lord.
by Frank Herbert, along with some other guy. So he didn't come up with all of it
Okay.
but all of this came out before Star Wars ever
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Is he
And-
gonna write more, you think, or is he done?
I think he's dead.
Oh.
I think he's dead.
Okay.
Well, they did that.
Well, rest in peace.
They did the Dune Prophecy show on Max,
Uh-huh.
and it's like everything about Dune is so hard to understand and keep up with. Like I had to watch a video,
Yeah.
like bringing me up to speed on Dune.
Yeah. Anywho, Daisy.
If you do ever watch the movie, watch it with me because then I can explain to you what's going on because it's very much like it's a lot of
I would
politics
probably
stuff.
get lost, yeah.
It's a bunch of politics. Yeah.
Segue. Hard segue. Awful segue. 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Yes.
Let's talk about it, man. What do you think, man? A rat?
I totally think it could happen. Well, okay.
What could happen?
Men could win. I
okay.
totally think that we could
Yeah.
win. But like, how? Okay.
So if you like put the gorilla in like an arena
Yeah.
and you send the men out one by one, we stand 0 chance.
Yeah. Put them all to like I
Zero
saw a
chance.
diagram. Someone drew a diagram where
Uh-huh.
the gorilla's in the middle.
Yep.
And then like you have like 3 flanks. And
Mm-hmm.
one of them's attacking it head on, while another one's trying to distract it, and
Yep.
another one flanks it.
Uh-huh.
I think that's how we win.
So okay, how would we kill it though? It's
Blunt force?
just but like do like people choke it? Do we just punch it in the head until it like dies? Like,
Yeah. That's how I would assume.
'Cause
that we
one
would-
thing
like if we have
that-
no weapons.
one thing that was postured was we gouge its eyes out, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah, make it
right?
not be able to see.
Sipping on my
Why does
water.
everyone think that we're gonna lose?
Okay, because gorillas are absolutely insane.
Gorillas are also
Absolutely
like
ridiculous.
if you don't fuck with it, it doesn't fuck with you. That's
Yeah.
one thing about a gorilla.
But we are trying to fuck with it in this scenario,
Fine, okay.
obviously, right?
yeah.
Um,
How much can they bench?
how much can a gorilla bench? A lot.
Like I wonder.
A lot.
I wonder.
Have you ever looked up like a hairless gorilla?
No, it would literally just be Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, they're fucking insanely muscular.
That is a poor choice of person for me
Insanely
to
muscular.
think of.
Okay, but like
but
like,
yeah, like
huge
it's just
fucking
a
show
dude. It's just
muscles.
a dude.
yeah,
like,
it's just a guy.
yeah. It's literally one of us.
Right? So, okay, now let me ask you this. 100 men versus 1 polar bear.
Oh.
Even all at once? I don't think we kill the polar bear.
I don't think we'd. Actually, no. I think we can do it because there's.
Because the polar bear has claws also.
Yeah, but think about it. If you have like 100 guys like running at it, and then they're all just like, yeah, let's just like hold this thing down. You don't think a polar bear?
Well, my thinking is like
20 guys on each arm.
so my thinking is a gorilla would more like kind of go one on one or one on like a few, and a polar bear could like sweep its paw and
guess
like
it could
gash
sweep.
people. You know what I mean?
Do gorillas have claws?
No, I
No?
don't think so.
Well,
They have,
no,
like,
well,
they
their thing are
live,
like their teeth.
They
That's like
well, yeah, their teeth are insane.
Yeah.
But they're like nails, like their hands are like ours basically.
Oh.
They have like nails like we do, kind of. I mean, not like one to one.
Imagine
but,
getting punched by a gorilla.
dude, you'd fucking die.
Arm broken immediately.
If he punches you in the face, you're dead.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be like a
Punches you in the-
Viltrumite.
you're
It's gonna be
probably
like a
dead if he-
Viltrumite thing where
If
you
he
just
punches you
straight
like in
through
the
him.
chest or the stomach, you're probably dead too.
Yeah. Polar bear though, I think we could totally win against a polar bear.
Like the claws of with the polar bear. It's also bigger than a gorilla, right? Like a full size adult polar bear is way bigger than a gorilla. Maybe not way
An
bigger.
elephant though? No. I don't think we could win against an elephant.
Probably not.
Just because of how like that
Well,
one's big.
Okay,
and, like,
okay.
it's gotta weigh at least a ton.
The thing with the elephant is it's clunky.
Yeah, but it's like
But also, I don't. How would you kill the elephant with your bare hands?
that's what I'm saying.
That's okay. That's the thing. How would you kill it with your bare hands?
well, my idea would be you try to like tip it over,
yeah.
but it's already so big, and it's already kind of taller than you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah.
So I don't think that could work.
Also, I mean,
am I
one
out of focus?
No, you're good. I think.
Okay.
And elephants are like
My eyes are out of focus.
interesting.
why I got
Elephants are
glasses.
nice. Elephants are nice.
Yeah, elephants are
unless prompted.
nice.
There's like, because they can like, I saw, there's like a video. I've like, I think it was a guy's head. Like it literally, like he put his head like on a rock, and the elephant would kind of tap down on it, but didn't know it was like a guy. Like so, I guess he didn't know it was like a guy's head, but he could tell the difference, because he didn't stomp the guy's head, but he stomped the guy's like they put like a watermelon there, and he like smashed that.
You're testing fate.
Yep.
Doing that shit.
Have you seen the story of there's like an elephant that killed a lady, like stomped on her, and then at her funeral stomped on the casket?
Oh yeah, they're smart as dude.
Yeah.
They understand
This happened.
They understand the like
Which
the
again,
idea of
with
death.
them being nice and they can tell the difference, she did some shit to that dude.
that's what I'm gonna say. You gotta piss off an elephant.
I've
and they'll
actually
remember that.
I've actually never looked up what she did to it, because she had to have done
She
something.
had to have done something for it to.
Probably did like something to its like kid.
Maybe.
Like took its kid away or something.
Well, elephants, they understand. I saw Joe Barlotti, whatever his name was.
Barlozzi.
Yeah, Barlozzi talk about this because he's a philosophy major.
Wait, is he?
Yes, there are streams of him
know
just
that.
straight up talking about like philosophical ideas and like going deep into them.
Dude,
and
all
he
I've
did a whole
I've seen is him yelling and him on Chuckle Sandwich.
he did a whole segment about elephants and how elephants understand the idea of death, but they don't understand that it will happen to them.
Really?
So like how
That's super interesting.
So like how
actually.
like how I can be like, yeah, you're gonna die one day.
Yeah.
Like
No, I'm not.
later in life, you're gonna die,
No,
but
I'm
I
not.
won't. That's
No, I'm
basically
not.
what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen to me. That's what elephants are.
How do they figure that out?
I don't know.
How do you figure that out about like an animal?
I don't know, man. Like there's got to be some way that we can teach elephants to communicate with us through like, because we taught gorillas how to like sign.
Yeah.
We can definitely teach an elephant how to like write like symbols.
Yeah. Well, maybe
With, like, its trunk?
With its trunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or
That's
like
interesting.
stomp one. Like one stomp for
Like
yes,
stomp,
two stomp
yes,
for no.
stomp two no. Like,
But then again, that's
Yeah.
only like a yes or no system. That's like
but it's still something.
still something.
I want the thing that Phineas and Ferb made that makes the animals talk.
We're gonna put on a squirrel and it's gonna be like, "Hello, gentlemen."
Yeah.
It's like super polite.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I also like the implication that like they think in English basically with that machine, but they just can't speak English.
yeah. Well, there's a video I have it in my like TikToks, but it's like far ahead of everything else. But it's like a magpie speaking Japanese. So does that mean that it thinks in Japanese?
Maybe. You know what I used to think when I was a stupid little kid?
Why do you gotta call yourself stupid?
Because I was a stupid little kid.
but
When I was a
yeah,
little
like,
kid,
damn.
I thought that people that spoke languages other than English, when talking, like if we were talking in like Spanish to each other, I would have thought that we say the Spanish and then translate it in our heads to English. And then like people that spoke other languages other than English would like translate it into their heads as English.
But they wouldn't speak English.
Yeah, but they would like
They would
still
think it?
but then they would also think what they would say in like English, and then they would speak it in a different language. And I just thought that's how it worked because I do only speak English.
Yeah.
But that's how I thought it worked when I was a little kid. Because I couldn't comprehend that people like would think in other languages.
Think in another language. That's funny. I wonder if like, do you think sign would be the most universal language we could ever?
Like sign language?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Because like, is there Spanish sign language?
Yeah, there has to be. There's sign. Surely there's sign language for like most, if not all, languages.
Yeah, but
right?
like, is there one language to rule them all? You know
one-
what I mean?
One language to rule them all.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't
is there
know.
one language to where everyone's just like, yeah, we could all speak that, like the whole world,
This is probably there's definitely
with like Morse code, be it?
There's
Because it's-
definitely like Morse code maybe, yeah.
But like, how do you translate Morse code into another language to be like?
That's true.
I understand what this
There's
means.
definitely someone that's thought of this and like come up with like a so-called universal language, right? But like, I
No
don't
one
know.
likes to follow it because it's. But like, think about how brilliant that would be in schools too. Like, think about it. Like, what if we all had little Morse code like beep 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 beep
Yeah.
beep beep, and it's like someone from Asia is trying to talk to me, and they're like, oh no, wait a second, beep 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 beep, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay,
that's the
okay.
only way that we communicate.
No, I think sign language is by far like the best that we have now. You know.
Yeah. Just don't go in the hood.
Yeah, that might not end well.
You've seen those videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign language in the hood.
Sign language in the hood is the worst thing you could ever do.
That would be scary.
Does that mean that the hood has their own sign language
Maybe.
because of it?
Maybe.
Imagine they're in the middle of like a drug deal, and someone in the corner is just like throwing up gang signs,
Gang signs.
but it's actually sign language.
Yeah. I was gonna say something that I forgot.
Oh,
I'm a great podcaster.
Yeah.
Forgetting what I'm gonna say.
dude, I was actually thinking about this. I was like, how do we get famous for being a podcast? And there are only two ways that I think anyone can get famous.
Mm-hmm.
It is have like be very rambunctious and have a lot of energy and have
Yeah.
like a really strong take to where the other person's like, what?
What did you just say to me?
You think gay people are yeah, like one of those things, and then everyone can take it out of context.
You think that Diet Pepsi is better than Diet Coke?
And then I
I
fight
might
you,
have to kill you
and then
now.
I fight you to the death
Yeah.
over that opinion.
Yes.
Or you speak politics and become controversial.
Or
That's
you
the
could
only
be,
two ways.
Or you could be industry plant.
A what?
Industry plant.
You mean a sponsor? Like someone?
Industry plant.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what an industry plant is.
Stop drinking your slurp juice and tell me what it means.
It's my Minecraft font.
You're mini, bro. Stop drinking the damn minis.
How the hell do I even describe an industry? I mean, literally planted by an industry to be famous. I don't know how to
Oh,
describe
wait,
it.
you
I'm
mean
gonna look
just
up
like
the
a plant?
definition. Yeah,
Like-
like a plant. Yeah. Now I want to know what the actual definition of an industry plant is.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Industry
like
plant.
you either become super
Dictionary?
political and then you like hate gay people, or you are like the dumbest person alive. And
Yeah.
no one can believe that you've lived this long.
There's no. Okay, I was really hoping there was going to be like a
A
Merriam
Gemini,
Webster definition
oh.
for it.
Did you get ChatGPT or Gemini? You know.
The Google AI overview is dog shit.
Did you
Sometimes.
see
I hate it.
the ad that they
my
did
God,
for
what?
AI? I forget what it is. like what it's called, but I saw Eddie Burback talk about it.
Yeah. You need to get a wireless keyboard too, pal.
I left it at my mom's house.
Okay. Tough guy got humbled. What goes from Frankfurt to Tampa, or Tampa to Frankfurt? AI ad. Okay, so you did add like the mathematical ad. So that's your first issue. I don't know if you're gonna find it. Was it for like
I'm just getting a lot of cursed like videos.
I asked AI to make a Joe Biden Dairy Queen commercial.
No, there was like a specific ad where it's like
Is this how you?
man, I can't find it, but
Oh, the Coca-Cola AI. Dude, that was so dog shit. What the hell? What the fuck is that?
But basically, it was a bunch of people that were just like, it was like all in song. It was like a musical ad.
Okay.
And they're like, is this how you AI? Like using it as like a verb.
Oh.
And then they're like,
I don't know if I like that.
But it's like a whole musical choreographed like thing. But they're like, is this how you AI? Trying to use it as like a verb and as like, which I mean, like they're trying to use it as like a tool to like one of it's like what's like the best like. They're talking to some AI for maybe Gemini or whatever, but it's like what's the best haircut? Like what can I make like out of this supplies to make a good like birthday present?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that, but it's like all musical. It's like, is this how you AI? And it's like you're doing AI. And I'm just like, why are we using it as a verb? Like, what is this?
I don't think I like that.
Like,
using it as a verb.
Yeah, like I don't know how you AI.
How does one AI?
They talk to it? I don't know.
They talk to AI.
They talk to a AI?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I wonder how she's doing.
I don't know.
I wonder how she's
I don't know.
doing.
She's probably made millions, so she's probably fine.
She's probably gonna retire and not see the light of day for the rest of her life and just do nothing.
Yeah. No, I don't think I like using that as a verb.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
This is how you AI. Did you just break my stand?
No, it's a clip.
Oh, okay.
Break shit.
I was about to be like, dog.
Break shit.
All of this is my money, by the way.
I know. So maybe I should stop messing with it.
This is how you AI, Nick?
I don't want to see that commercial now. I don't like that.
Well, you saw the whole thing about Coke recently doing their AI
the
commercials.
Christmas. I hated that.
Well, they did one. They did that, and it was all like
the
weird.
fucking Coca-Cola Christmas ad was AI, and it looked like shit.
I remember watching it on TV, and I legitimately I was watching it like with my dad, and he was like, "What?" And then I go, "You're shitting." I was like, "You're shitting me," and he was like, "What?" And I go, "This whole thing's AI."
Why is the are they the biggest like soda pop brand in the world?
Because people call sodas Coke. It's got to be.
That's definitely it's a southern thing, but I mean certainly.
Well,
if not the biggest.
Isn't a southern thing also just calling it pop?
No, that's a northern thing.
That's a northern thing.
I call it pop sometimes because that's what everyone up north calls it.
Oh,
maybe maybe there's probably people down here that call it pop, but I know that's a northern thing because I'll slip up and call it pop sometimes. But why is the multi-billion-dollar company doing this?
Save money. They're broke. They're broke.
They're definitely not.
They're
broke.
spending all.
They're absolutely not broke, dude.
Dude, look, okay, we all know that the generous Coke industry, they're giving all of their money to homeless people and all these charities. They can't afford to hire people to make ads.
Yeah, no, you're
They can't
right.
afford it.
Yeah, you're so right.
They're doing God's work.
Fucking disgusting. Did you try the Oreo Coke?
Dumbass people, bro. Like these were
Did you see the Oreo Coke?
No.
Did you try that?
No, I didn't even know that's a thing.
I didn't try it, and I wanted to try it.
That sounds awful.
They literally had an Oreo flavored Coke.
Oh, dude, what? I don't even know how that would work.
I don't know either.
Is it just slightly chocolate?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
It's just slightly
And
chocolate Coke.
I actually regret not trying because I really wanted to see what it was gonna be like. I could probably still
Ugh.
find. I wonder if if I go to Gate, there's still a couple there, but yeah,
Oreo
interesting.
Coke?
Oreo Coke.
I
Baby.
can't, dude. I can't like.
And maybe it's just a scam. All the special stuff is a scam, dude. Cause I was in Orlando with the friend going to like Epic Universe, and we went down there on, cause our tickets were for Wednesday, like the 30th.
Did y'all go just you two?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So it was because you have to like buy the tickets for a certain day or whatever. With that.
You went down for a day?
Yeah. Well, we
Okay,
went
because
we
I was
went
like,
we
hotels
went-
probably wouldn't have let you.
Well, no. Well, because we went down Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we like park hopped islands and studios.
Is that why you came back at like 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk about that too. But so Tuesday we did that stuff.
Yeah.
And then we were actually gonna meet a couple because there were a couple guys that we know that went to Epic Universe on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we were gonna meet them for dinner that night. And they ended up they were like late at the park getting out, and it didn't work. So we were like, oh, let's go to like Disney Springs and kill some time. But also I'm gonna stop at a gas station and like get stuff to drink. And there was a special Gatorade that was called like Electric Flash or something that had like this really cool like packaging on it.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this. And it was just lemon lime Gatorade. And I got scammed. So I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm like, damn. Oh well.
I'm thinking about going to Prime instead of Gatorade.
Yeah. Well, okay. Gatorade is really shit for you. It really is.
Prime, like I was looking at the label and stuff because I thought everyone was shitting on it.
Yeah.
And like even
everyone
like
is
I tried
shitting
their
on it.
energy drinks and it's literally that times 100.
Yeah.
Like the amount of sugar and shit in it, like it's bad.
I don't want to know.
And I was just like first sip, I was like I could literally feel my teeth dissolving.
Yeah.
But then like I was looking at the label for like an actual just Prime drink and it doesn't seem bad.
Which is weird
Like-
because it's like I think they like pride themselves, quote unquote, maybe on like, oh, our like normal drink is like healthier with the coconut water, and then their energy drink, they compensate for not making the regular drink with all this shit, and they just put it in the energy drink.
Which arguably energy drinks in anything are just
do
worse
you
for
know
you.
what you're? Yeah, I don't drink it.
I rarely do.
I got a Red Bull last night for the first time in
Yeah, that'll kill you quick.
in like 3 years
Yeah.
at Buc-ee's. I have been to more air shows with Red Bull planes flying in them than I've had Red Bulls in my life.
I think I'm gonna die early because of how many Red Bulls I've
drink a
drank.
lot.
Well, do you remember junior year? I think
Mm-hmm.
it was where I was drinking one like every day.
Yeah, because that was the year we had religion, right?
Yeah, we had
Junior year?
religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had religion together that year. But like, dude, it got to a point where Red Bull became water to me.
Yeah,
Like it wouldn't
not
do
good.
anything, and I
Not
was just
good.
like,
Well, and even when I got it last night, I got the sugar-free one.
isn't it like
You know?
sugar free is also worse for you than
I don't know.
because
I
they're
just-
replacing it with some other chemical that's like worse for
probably,
you.
but it was like it's midnight, and I'm like, ooh, sugar-free, lovely. So it's like midnight, and I'm at Buc-ee's. I got my freaking my chopped brisket sandwich, which was the first food I'd had all day to that point. And I've got my Red Bull, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, baby.
Oh man, like if I drink Red Bull, I'm gonna get like the smaller cans.
Yeah,
And it'll be like once a week
yeah.
because
I just don't drink. Like this has caffeine on it, because I did not sleep a whole lot last night.
yeah. Did you really think I was because Nick texted me at like 1?
It was like 1:30. Oh, and I got home at like I think 1ish, but I was like unpacking the car and like and stuff, and then I was like sitting down and I'm like, oh, I should probably text Will when I'm getting there tomorrow.
Did you assume I was asleep?
Because
Because you were texting me as if I was.
Yeah, I was like assuming that, and as soon as I sent it, like even before you read it, I'm like, what am I doing? He's probably awake, but and then as I was
watching One Piece.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then as I sent the second one, like it's popped up as red, and I'm like, oh, okay, I should have expected.
Wait, I
as
have read
much.
receipts on?
Yeah,
I do?
yeah,
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
yeah.
I should probably turn that off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use them against you or anything, but they're on.
Oh,
But
damn.
it popped up as red when the second one was going through, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should have expected as much.
I'm always on my phone, dude.
Yeah, too much with the phone. Some would say.
Well, I look at the phone so I can be updated as to what's going on. Also, I write down all my story ideas on
Yeah,
my phone. I have
fair.
I have a notes folder that's just only story ideas.
Yeah. I can't stop thinking about Epic Universe.
Really?
It was so fun, dude. It really was.
Caroline wants me to go with her at some point this
You
summer.
should. If you have a chance, you should. It's so fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm still just fighting my tummy issues,
Yeah.
which I need to make a doctor's appointment.
You should do that.
I've been putting it off for about a month and a half, almost 2 months now.
I need to see someone about my nail.
Has it gotten any better?
No, it's gotten worse, I think.
Oh yeah, you should probably go get that checked out.
Well, because we were in we were in the Harry Potter ride is like the Ministry of Magic, and it's
Yeah.
like this long queue. But so I think it's gonna go to like regular standby when it actually opens. But for now,
no, it's not.
no, is it not?
It usually, dude, anytime like.
Because it's virtual queue right now, and we got one of the.
Oh yeah, no,
ones.
that's not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, because Disney, it took them a year to get rides from virtual queue to like regular standby, if
So
not 2 years.
Stupid. But we're standing in line for that. Also, it was like delayed,
Yeah.
which was in the two guys that went the day before got that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it got delayed for like 40 minutes." I'm like, "Well, fuck." So it gets delayed, and I'm like, I've had the same bid, and I'm like, "Oh, I should probably take it off," and I'm peeling it off, and to this point, like the fingertip of it is like kind of coming off in the side a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I can like, and I'm like keeping it taped down basically with a Band-Aid. So, graphic warning, I guess. I'm not gonna show it, but like, so we're sitting in the line, and I'm like, oh, it's delayed. I'm gonna fucking switch my thing out. I'm peeling it off, and as I'm peeling it off, the back part with the cuticle like comes out. I'm like, oh, that's new.
Oh,
That's not good. So, I'm
Oh.
like, so nail experts sound off in the comments, I guess. If you're watching, I don't think that's good.
dude, I could never anything that comes to like nails. That's a different type of pain, dude. Like I've been.
It doesn't even hurt. It
Dude.
doesn't hurt though. I'm just worried that it's gonna rip off, and then it'll hurt.
See, yeah, nail pain. That's a different type of pain, dude.
It hurt for like the first month-ish, kind of. Like
Yeah.
it got way better as it went on.
Yeah.
Right, but it doesn't hurt anymore. But I'm like, it's fucked.
Do you put anything on it? Like,
No, I don't know what to put on it.
what about the
Like Neosporin, maybe.
No, I was thinking of like you should probably get the stuff to where you like put it on a like a cut,
Yeah.
something, and it cleans out all the bacteria and
That's
stuff.
Neosporin.
That's no Neosporin is the gel.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about something?
I'm talking
else?
about like the
like
the
alcohol.
yeah, like the alcohol.
Like an alcohol spray. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm scared. I don't know. I've
Well,
never.
well, that doesn't really hurt though. Like alcohol, like that
No, I know.
stuff, it
I've
doesn't hurt.
never
me when
had anything like this happen to my fucking fingers before, though.
Oh yeah.
Never. I've never had a nail like rip off or like chip or anything like that.
I can't, dude. I can't imagine. Like I'm,
This is
dude. My
lovely.
appendix tried to explode, and that fear. I'm scared of that.
Okay,
more.
that could kill you though. This isn't gonna kill me.
I was able to walk with this thing for like hours. That
Yeah, but-
I would be.
But if
terrified.
your appendix burst, you could die. This wasn't gonna kill me.
Dude, when I was in Disney recently, it hurt so much, but I don't know if that was my anxiety making it hurt a lot more because I am the king of I feel something slightly wrong, my brain's gonna make it 10 times worse.
Really?
Even though it's not that bad. So I think I was freaking out about it, but I swear to you, dude, it felt like it burst while I was at Disney, but it slowly
Okay.
I felt like it was just slowly like
Stretching itself out
ripping, dude. It
like
was
a
bad.
fucking pizza in a commercial with the cheese pull.
Dude, I was walking for hours with that, and then I got back to the hotel, went to sleep, woke up, no pain. Like,
Lovely.
I just gotta see a doctor about it.
Yeah.
Go see your doctors, guys.
Yeah, man. Go see him.
Go see them.
That was great. That was a great thing that we just talked about for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
yeah. Seems like a great note to end this episode on.
Yeah.
Final lesson: go see your
Dear
doctors,
Lord.
guys. If you feel like you're dying, go check out the doctor or the ER.
No, well, and you'll be fine. Right.
Yeah, let them give you some morphine.
People
and
live
they'll-
for hundreds of years without doctor.
Yeah, but they
the
also
life ex-
died
the-
at age 38.
I was gonna say the life expectancy was like age 35,
Yeah,
but they did it.
they did it. They lived and kept having kids.
One more note: we went to like in middle school, we went to like this Civil War battlefield as like a field trip, and they were talking about like the doctors. If you had a headache, they would drill holes in your head.
Oh yeah, they would give you a fucking ear nail. Like
Yeah, they would just drill holes in your head to like relieve the pressure. Which right idea, right?
no,
Okay,
no,
not
right idea.
Well, right idea.
Not right idea.
Right idea of relieving the pressure.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Kill yourself. Yes.
No. Do you know what a headache is?
Pressure.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's blood going into your brain.
Okay, right idea for the 1800s.
What?
Drill holes in your head, ladies and gentlemen, and then fill them with the metal that you can eat after.
All right, guys.
Bye bye.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye bye.
Let your grandma.
Subscribe for a
Send it to
chance
your
to win
grandma.
Minecraft water.
All of our stuff's on Spotify. There's a link in the description below. So as of now, everything should be coming out on time and all that stuff.
Not if I have
We'll do a
anything-
Patreon later.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
We'll do a Patreon once we hit like 5,000 subs.
Real.
That's what we'll do. I think 5,000 is a good number.
Yeah. We'll definitely get there.
Yeah, we could definitely get there.
Bye bye.